Thank you. Hey, everybody. So we've got 17 people on, I guess. Can you still see my screen or no?
Yeah, I know it's still there. Now you need to,
Okay.
there you go.
There we go.
All right. I can't see you. I can just see my screen, my PowerPoint. So, well, welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan Gibson. We'll get started here. I guess we have 17 people on here. Oops, did I lose you again? We're with a company called TestEquity. There's 3 divisions of TestEquity, like Madison mentioned this morning. We've got the TestEquity division is almost 50 years old next year. Mostly test equipment, benchtop portables. We've got Jensen tools, which toolkits of all sorts for aviation industry, for government, military, and civilian aviation. We wanted to just tell you a little briefly about what we've got in line for ATEC. Also with me is Madison Evans, sales manager, as well as Tina Brumley, who is our education projects director. We'll jump right in. So we offer a complete educational solution. As you can see, there's just a kind of a sampling of what we offer, and it can be as basic or as sophisticated as you need for your educational purposes. What we wanted to focus on right now, which is a little more about what we're doing with aviation education, is our toolkit line. So as we go through this, so we have 17 attendees. I hope we can all just, if there are any questions, please just hop in and ask them, because what we do at Jensen Tools is really, it's about solving your problem. So if anyone has any questions or if they have any issues, we'd be more than happy to talk about that, go down that line. I've just got a few slides here to kind of give you a brief overview of what our capabilities are. So we do have an aviation maintenance technician toolkit, which, you know, Part 147, there are FAA guidelines. There are some very specific tool requirements for education programs, and so we've built a few kits up around those that meet those guidelines. Of course, in December, when the FAA rolls out a new Part 147 program, everything might change, but these are current and compliant as of today. So we've got what we do is with these toolkit drawers, they are foam lined with 2-color foam, obviously. So if a tool is missing, then it's easily readily identifiable for the student, the technician, the instructor. Just a quick example of how we pack our drawers here, and we'll give you some more. I'm going to flip through these really fast here, so you can see a little bit of everything in there. You'll also note that there are multiple colors you'll see in the presentation here. We can mix and match based on the colors here. That is the complete tool list. Again, as of today, things do change. We are also able to customize this list based on your school's specific needs as well. So we have a mobile avionics general mechanics kit. This is also compliant with the Part 147 list. This is actually a tool chest that has wheels and a telescoping handle, so it's very portable. And kind of go through it real briefly. You'll notice the coloring is a little bit different. We went with the light blue on this one, and there's the drawer layout for that as well. Okay, moving along here. This is another one to give you, this is actually a very similar toolbox. Our general mechanics toolkit, which is quite popular with the government folks, the military. This one is kind of a representation of how we can fit 80 pounds of tools in a 50-pound box, as it were. The case features have a very open hinge, so it can open 180 degrees in case you're bench top, and they're fully stackable for convenience. We also can do the RFID tags. If you have any sort of inventory type system that requires tracking of tools and tool kits, we can do that in our products as well. So you can be able to identify exactly who the owner of a particular case is just by scanning the RFID tag. So you can see here, there's a bunch of different ways to put tools in boxes here. This is good, like we said, a good example of how many tools we can fit in a small area if need be. So we do, our foam is SkyDraw resistant for different chemicals as well. Very dense foam, which means it holds the tool very well. So if you're having to ship tools or deploy tools anywhere all over the world, you've got a good snug fit. So when you open up the box, when you get to your destination, they won't be all over the place. And another example of our capabilities, a while ago, Boeing came to us and asked for the ability to do wiring systems on site. And so we came up with a kit that actually has a removable lid that turns into a work table. And then of course you can see the same foam drawers in there, just a different box. Again, wheeled with telescoping handles for portability. And I will be honest, I hate this slide because we just threw a bunch of images on there, but I hope it will give you a little example of some of our capabilities. Again, we're all about problem solving because we know you can get these tools from 50 different places. So what we bring to the table, in addition to our good looks and humor, is the ability to solve these problems. If you have a certain need for portability or even a benchtop need, we can solve that problem by relying a lot on our various different vendors that can make these products for us. So we do quite a few backpack toolkits. Most of the bigger kits we have are wheeled, just because you can be talking 60, 70, 80 pounds in a toolbox. In addition to the standard cabinetry that you see in aviation shops, your proto boxes and whatnot. There on the left-hand side, you can see a black square with a bunch of different colored boxes in there. That's a sample of the different colors of foam that we offer as well. And we offer a whole variety of do-it-yourself type of foam applications as well. Top middle, you can see that there's blue and yellow foam that you can actually just get an X-Acto knife and cut out your tool. And then you'll have that 2-color option to stay in compliance with all your FOD requirements. And that's our contact information should anyone wish to talk with us later. Does anybody have any questions at this point that we can address, or if there's any immediate needs, we could definitely talk about going offline and kind of talking through what you need and see if we can come up with a solution for you. Looks like a quiet group today, huh?
Yeah, looks like so far so good, guys.
Very good. Well, that's really I just wanted to give a formal few minutes of presentation just so you can kind of get a few ideas on pictures, and then we can open it up, and if anyone has anything to discuss, we can do it.
Looks like we had a question if we have a PDF catalog. We have a website that has most of our standard kits on it. I don't believe we've got anything in a PDF form with everything we've got. We've got hundreds and thousands of kits available. Most of what I would say, we customize a lot of things that you will not see on the website, as they're proprietary to each individual customer. You'd have a lot of standards examples on the website, jensentools.com, that will help you there. So yeah, specifically, there's a lot to see there. If you want something specific, we really customize. That's really what we do, is value-added customization with exactly what you as the customer needs. Hope
There's
that
a few
helps.
of these. There's also a few of these toolkits that we do have a PDF available. Just reach out to me or Madison, and we can send you something.
We can get you a PDF. We don't have a general PDF for everything. There's just so many different ones.
Do you guys typically do other shows, and what's the exhibit situation out there? Are you guys doing stuff online, or how are you getting the word out?
I'll take that. We're doing a lot of stuff online. Usually we have virtual trade shows where I have a background of equipment. I know Madison and Ryan are doing the same. So we're seeing a lot of virtual trade shows right now.
Just curious.
And if a group has would like for us to do some type of virtual, just let us know, and we can, bring in products and stuff and talk about it.
One thing we didn't really emphasize that well is the diversity of products that we do have. We have, from our TestEquity business, we're probably the largest distributor of test equipment in the United States. So we have a full solution for test and measurement. We also have electronic production supplies, so anything that goes on a benchtop in a manufacturing environment or anywhere else, we've got all of that type of products for soldering, chemicals, any of those things, sundries, for any of, if any of you have education environments where that is in play. And then we have our toolkit division that basically customizes any kind of tools or toolkits into packages. They can be in what you saw, or we can create something. We've got little portfolio folder type toolkits. We've got benchtop kits. We do 5S type kits for lean manufacturing, and just the likes. We really are a customization company, and we have a lot of capabilities. So if anybody has any questions related to that, Tina is responsible for all the education environments, so she can speak well to anything in that environment for you guys out there.
Actually, I work with a lot of the educational facilities in the US and Canada, especially in the aviation area, for the teaching environments. So we go in and we'll set up the benches, but we also do the test and measurement equipment along with the toolkits necessary to teach the students. Another thing about TestEquity, over 20 years, we have been building environmental temperature and humidity chambers. So that is unique to a distributor, that we actually manufacture something. And we have a whole line from a half cube all the way up to 27 cubic feet. So if you have any questions in that area, we can help you as well. We also have demos available if you're looking for something, especially in a teaching environment. We can put together, your standard equipment for the teaching environment. We can do virtual tours. We can also send in demos as well.
I know there's a couple exhibitors that are on here. Mr. Garcia, Richard Garcia from HeatCon. I would imagine you've got a lot of benchtop type technician work. There's things that we can put together for just like we said, just about any type of situation you have. We can customize a solution exactly for what you need.
Are there any of the attendees out there that have environments where they're supplying tools, or your students are required to have tools for the AMT program or anything like that? If you're interested in that, let us know. We would love to get your tool list and competitively give you an opportunity quote of what we can do, what we can supply to each of your students. Likewise, any test equipment needs or any other needs, please let us know. If any of you out there are interested in that, we are more than competitive, and we can offer, like I said, specific solutions to your specific needs. We do government and military work. We've done these kits. If you don't require silhouetted foam, the FOD format, we can offer, every major line of toolbox and tools with the exception of a couple that are direct, like Snap-on and Matco, Mac, things like that. We can even offer Mac if we want to, but we offer all of that for your needs, but we're pretty well versed and pretty well stacked with every major tool vendor in the United States or in the Americas. We can offer very good value, prices, warranty, service. If you don't need foam formats, I know at this level of the AMT program, not everybody does the FOD methodology. We can supply just the tools and or just the boxes and tools. Stanley Vidmar, Lista, we've got all of those as well. So we'd love a shot at your business and for any of the other needs that you might have. Any other questions that we can entertain?
Hey, thanks, guys. Really appreciate you being here with us and sharing that. Hope that next time we see you, it's in person at the conference.
Yes,
So,
we're looking forward to that.
yeah,
Yes, definitely looking forward to that, Crystal.
cool. All right, guys, if there's no more questions, we can bounce off here, take a quick break, and then we'll be back with Cindy at 1 o'clock Central, so that's in about 15 minutes.